Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio in Seablock. I went ahead and hooked up these two lines, the Givelite and the Crotinium. That's how I'm choosing to pronounce those. So those are running right now, giving us a little bit more copper and iron. We are getting quite a bit stored up here, and I've been having something weird going on with long reach. Yeah, it's like it doesn't work very good until I go and do that, and then all of a sudden it works again. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, and I'm taking all the stone down here into this warehouse, and I set up a stone and landfill maker down here that's slowly making those things and taking off that excess, making the one that we have up here no longer needed. And I should probably get some radar down, but well, that's a problem for me in the future. Okay, I want to go here real quick. Several of you have pointed this out for many episodes now. There's a gray belt there, and there is a gray belt here that's limiting our throughput a bit. Sorry, I was recording several days in advance. If you didn't notice, it's not like I was intentionally ignoring you. Had a lot of work stuff going on, and trying to maintain a video a day. It requires a lot of pre-recording in some instances, because, you know, whenever you spend a long, hard day behind a computer, I'm a software developer, by the way, working on those kind of problems, and to come home and then have to deal with these kind of problems, sometimes it's a little bit much. But it's the weekend now, and this is what the weekend's for. So we need smelting. We need to take this stuff down and turn it into something usable, and we've only needed that now for a long time now, it seems. So let's go ahead. We'll get the intro rolled, and we'll get on it. Get on it. All right, I had those furnaces there just to give me some supplemental iron to build some things. All right, and I want to leave a little bit of space here, and just start building this stuff. Okay, so the first thing we need, or if we go from the reverse side, we're going to need a couple of these, which take molten whatever and turn it into the plates. Right? No, this is an induction furnace. I'm incorrect. Casting machines, or even smaller. Great. Yeah, these make the plates from the molten stuff. And for the molten stuff, that's where the induction furnace comes in. And we should be able to just pal those up right there, because your output is liquid and your input is liquid. So that should work right there. And the step before that, we're going to need a blast furnace. That is going to take the raw ore and turn it into the ingots that we need in order to finish off that process. All right, you need fuel as well as the ore. And I'm wondering if a loader is going to work for you. Let's see here. If we set you to iron, you are going to make 24 iron ingots every 4 seconds, and you need a lot of different things we can do here. You need 12 every 4 seconds, and you make 24. All right, so one of these machines could technically support 2 of those if we fed it from a loader and production is up. I think we got a lot of stuff now. I don't think that's going to work in the long term. So I think I'll still leave the loader there, but well, yeah, that's. We'll leave the loader there, but we'll just do the 1-to-1 right now, because this is all going to probably be rebuilt, because there are probably better recipes to go about and do that. And you need 12. So let's do... let's do 2 for now. Again, I don't think we're going to have the input to make this run at a full pace. Yeah, we'll do 2. And how fast do you guys make iron plates? 4 every 4. One a second. All right, so we'll start them out with 1. We'll see how that goes. I forget, what's the speed on these? Does it say? It'll be fine. All right, and I think that is our template. Let's go ahead and clear these out. And I know the ratio here is actually 1 to 3, but like I said, I don't know that we're going to be producing at a good enough rate. Oh, and I wanted to grab a line of charcoal coming right through here. And yeah, we're going to need belts and undergrounds for that. And I'm okay with leaving that gray belt. I'll need an inserter coming off there. Even though this guy doesn't need fuel very often, he does need fuel. And there's also some other smelting recipes that we can use that do use charcoal that I ran across. Let's clear that out so we can get these undergrounds built. So we can blueprint it, and then we can queue it all back up. Yeah, good. That'll be our output. I think that works. All right, so we're going to need one. Let's see. Do we want it there? Let's go ahead and move this in line with the end part here. It totally doesn't matter. But it totally kind of does. All right. So that should be good there. Let's just do power poles, power pole, power pole, power pole. Did I get everything? I think so. All right, so we're going to need 1 for iron. We are going to need 1 for copper, 1 for tin, and 1 for lead for now. And actually, I was going to put 1 more in. And I was going to take out, is it this one? Yes. Take out this one. And then just take this part and move it down to right there, because we have the fast inserters that are going to require some bronze plates. And I'm sure we'll probably find other things that need bronze plates as well. So we'll go ahead and get some bronze plates up here. And those require copper and tin ore. So if we smelt copper right here and tin right here, we should be able to just hijack those. All right, so those lines will come up. And I'm going to use everything yellow right now, even though it's not really necessary. It's what we have the most of. And even though we have a lot, that's no excuse to be wasteful with it. All right, so that'll come on through. This will be a coal line. And the reason I'm fueling these with coal, I may have already mentioned it. There's some recipes like this one that require charcoal and processed iron. I'm not going to do that yet. We probably will look into it in the future, though. That requires this ore processing machine. That it's steps before and steps after. Right now, I just want to get this stuff up and running. All right, so I think that's good. Okay, you're going to be iron, just the basic iron recipe. You are going to be copper. You are going to be bronze. Yes. Tin, not nickel, tin, and lead. All right, and then lead. This was tin. Copper. And iron. And iron plates, copper plates, copper plates, bronze plates, bronze plates, tin, tin, and lead, and lead. All right, that looks good to me. Let's see. I'm gonna queue up a little bit more of the gray belt because I want to take probably this copper line. Let's run this all differently. Let's take it just straight like this. Minimize a squiggle. Minimize a squiggle everywhere you can. Okay, take that down right about here-ish and bring it across like that, and that will get fuel for our blast furnaces. Let's go ahead and run some power over here. Get that all powered up. And then all we should need is inputs. All right, and I want to do that using some loaders. We're going to need 1, 2. Three, and is that one? No. 4. All right, and we can filter these, so I can set you to only grab the iron ore, you to only grab the copper, you to only grab the tin, and you to only grab the lead. All right, and that should make that work. Let's see, this is all yellow, so let's just keep it yellow. Tin. Copper. And iron. And lead. Power. There we go. Coals are coming. Modify one thing here. If you're using my mod and you're not aware, I have a setting for light activation. By default, it's 0.3. Let's set that to 0.1. And that's the amount of darkness that you can have before the lights kick on. And that might not kick in until the next cycle. But this kind of like dusky, dawny areas where it's not bright. It's kind of dark, but your light's not on yet. That should adjust that. In theory. That's what the documentation says. We'll find out. All right, and here come our plates. You need a little bit of help there. How's this going? Are you guys pushing out enough stuff in time? It looks like it. All right, we're getting plates. Getting plates. All right, guess we'll do like that line right there. What's going on with the bronze? Oh, we don't have inserters going across. We're gonna need some of those. How many do you need? You need a lot of copper and just a tiny bit of tin. And I need some inserters. And what's going on with lead? Oh, lead requires oxygen, eh? Oxygen. Lead oxide. Processed lead. Okay. There's something else that I think steel processing needs oxygen too. So maybe that won't be so bad. Where's the input? Oh, you've got a waste gas too. What is that? It doesn't say. You can't tooltip that, and that's annoying sometimes. Was it that one? Sulfur dioxide, a yellow bubble, and 2 red bubbles. Is that what we were looking at? Yellow bubble, 2 red bubbles. That's it. Sulfur dioxide. Okay, and we actually use that over there to make sulfuric acid. But for now, I think we'll probably end up just burning that off. Inserter. I think we'll just take you guys up here for now. And get oxygen. I guess we have oxygen right here. Let's see, we can take that. That's not very fortunate. We could curl it in right here if we just move this power pole up here, though. Oh, there's an input there. There, does that do it? Okay, there's that. Do I have another flare stack? I thought I did. I do. Okay, that's good news. We can just run this down here to a flare stack and just burn that off just to get the items a-flowing. All right, there's lead. And there's bronze. Oh, look at those belts. It's been too long. Okay, we'll go ahead and take bronze. It'll come up here and take the next spot on the next bus. Right there. Alright, busing this in a Seablock playthrough may not be end up being the best use of our time, but I don't know, it just kind of feels right to me, at least for the starting stuff. I still consider us in the starting phase. I don't know if that is true, but it sure does still feel like it. We're getting a semi-permanent smelting setup, which feels very startery to me. Feels like an episode 2 of a vanilla playthrough. And it's got to be what it's got to be. Okay, and those are going to be yellow belts filling a gray belt, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. Okay, so our first one here was iron. And this is just going to have to be goofy, because it's not permanent. Not permanent. Let's see. Will that stretch all the way? Yeah. 98 gears. We need to get a belt array going up here very, very soon. All right, but yeah, eventually you'll go there. And is that even further? Okay, no, that's actually right. So 10 and lead. And 38 to go. And yeah, we're already starting to trickle out iron a little bit. Bronze, I don't know where you're going to go, man. But I guess we can just put you here for now. Until we find some bronzy things to do. And does that finish us up on yellow belt? It does, but it does give us our copper belt. All right, and that should get everything at least being made again, get us back to 0. We're getting a lot of basic circuits coming up. We're getting even sciences being made now. All right, we got science back up. I'll get this machine going up for now. We'll probably want to do a more permanent belt array setup here to get that stuff pounding out. How's all this going? Not bad. I think we can get rid of this. Or at least we could. Had I not... Had I some belt? Do I have some belt? I got a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason. That doesn't seem to be backing up. Noticing a bit of a problem here. Okay. So the probabilities on those... 1.5 for blue, 1.5 for red. I didn't account for that at all. That blue and red is just going to keep piling up, I bet. Let's see, what are the least? The least are the green ones. That one, let's put that there and switch you to the purple. That's going to do very little, but it's going to make me feel better. I think we probably need to maybe upgrade these, the red and the blue, to the next level of crusher. What do we need for that? Clay brick. I'm not making that. All right, we'll probably have to look into making clay brick. Again, it's working, but it could be working better. Yeah, we're starting to get like a red light down here. I'm sure it's probably the same old story. Which is unfortunate. All right, but how are things looking here? None of this is backed up. Everything looks like it's working fine. Power is not great. But what I was thinking is we've got a lot of slag in here. So what if we... I wonder if we're making enough slag in order to feed this so that this is all unnecessary. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Ooh, we got stuff in here. Some of it's actually somewhat useful. Okay, so if we ran the slag, even if it was enough to support this, we still need the electrolysis for the oxygen. Is there another way to make oxygen? Electrolyzer. Purified water in an electrolyzer will give us oxygen and hydrogen. Compressed air. We have an air compressor. Compressed air. Give us nitrogen and oxygen every 2 seconds. That is made in just chemical plants. 250 kilowatts, 160 kilowatts for just a regular one. Which would still be a savings there. Or it could be that this is actually not enough slag to make this run, so we would still need some electrolyzers producing slag and would be using oxygen off the waste. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. But I think we definitely have to do something with that slag. So I think probably moving it down into the process is going to be something we're going to want to do. Anyway, the thing we need to worry about or to concern ourselves with is what we do about the oxygen. So let's do that. Let's get a loader going out. We'll just use gray belt for it because that is all we're set up to actually eat up there. And let's see, we're going to need splitter. Do these make... Yeah, they need the basic ones, so it's not going to hurt us to make a little bit of extra. All right, we'll just feed that back in the system. To tell you the truth, I've wanted to do that. Oh, no, what's this? We are not... Oh, slag came out, and I just assumed we need to set the filter on that permanently. That's funny. That would have been a disaster. All right, that should be all good. I'll trust that that is going to be just fine. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. No, that's actually not going in there. We just want the raw ores. Those. This actually needs to go in there. Oh, Shift C. Yeah, I got rid of it. All right, and we're making science now. We just got one pop. We are now looking at stack and stir capacity bonus. Is there anything else? I keep saying that. Steel Axe 3, concrete, mining productivity. I don't think that's going to help. Modules, we have these advanced farmings, but they require these optimized biome planners. I thought that was green science at first, but it's not. Let's just go to steel axe. I'd rather do that, I think. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. We are not making enough iron, that is for sure. We could be making a lot more. Boy, we may want to look into doing the 3. I was kind of hoping that would just kind of push back up, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. It means we're using the stuff, and it means other stuff's being made. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where, I don't know, do we do a belt array? Do we look into farming? Do we look into improving this over here? I'm not sure. A lot of different avenues we can go down. But thank you very much for watching. See you next time.